This is Dr. Phyllis Collins at diethobby.com, and today I'm going to show you a really easy recipe. It's probably the easiest thing that you will ever make in your life. It's called a protein basic cupcake, and what you do is you make that out of protein powder. Personally, I do not like to drink my food. I like to eat my food. Start out by getting like a half a cup bowl, and that's microwavable, and you spray it with some kind of non-stick coating. I like Crisco butter spray myself. Okay, the next thing that you do is you take your protein powder, which I have already measured out of this thing, and I use Designer Protein Whey. That's what I like, that's what I use, and this is French vanilla. And the scoop inside is this size, and it's actually the same as a third of a cup, and it's also 26 grams. So that's all in my recipe on Diet Hobby, so you can get that later. So you take this scoop of protein powder and you just dump it into your bowl. The next thing that you do is you take one or two packages of Splenda. Depends on how sweet it is. If you don't like it sweet, there's already Splenda in here and Splenda in here, so you don't really need it. You can use Easy Sweet for no carbs if you want to do that. But today I'm just going to put 2 packages of Splenda in here because I need something really, really sweet today. So here I've got my protein powder and my Splenda mixed together. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and this is a step, by the way, that I added when I started doing low carb, and that is to add heavy whipping cream. I do 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, which I have already measured out into this little thing, and I pour that in, and then I get a knife. I have to stir it with a table knife because it just doesn't stick. A spoon, it just sticks too much. So I kind of just stir it around there a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. I'm going to use the Torino. You can any kind of syrup, a sugar-free syrup. This happens to be sugar-free vanilla. And I've already measured that out in 2 tablespoons, and I'm just going to put it in here along with that. And I'm going to stir it up with a knife. And you can't see me stirring it probably, but it's just get the powder all mixed up until it's a batter. It should look kind of like a thick pancake batter. Okay, and what this is this is a way to get your protein powder without having to drink a smoothie. And it also is easy to transport. I'll put it in a baggie and take it with me places. Now I'm going to do a little salt because I can. Some of you have to watch your salt and don't put salt in it. But I'm going to eat this thing after this is over with, and so I'm doing it the way I like it. Okay, now that's it. That's the whole cooking process. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave, just on regular high, microwave for 1 minute. Okay, and 1 minute it'll be done. Well, I already have one because we're taping this, and this is how it comes out. It comes out like a little cupcake here. You take your table knife, and you take it out, and it looks like this. It's a little cupcake. It's kind of hard, but I'll break it up and show you. See, this is cooled already, and it looks like this inside. It's kind of sponge-like. It has a lot of air holes, and it's pretty tasty. But you get, it's dry. It's kind of dry, so you need to have something with it. You have some water or Diet Coke or whatever you drink with it. Because it is going to be kind of dry. It's also pretty bread-like for somebody who's doing low carb or you're really hungry. That's kind of a nice way to get your protein, and it's like you're eating bread, only you're not. And let's see. Anyway, that's oh yeah. Well, if I were doing low fat, when I used to do this low fat, then what I would do is I would be putting 3 tablespoons of this and no cream. This whole thing, the way I made, is 150 calories. If you did it without the cream and just the extra Torino, that would be 100 calories. And if you did half of one, like make a cookie, then that's only 50 calories. So that's a nice little snack too. And you get half your protein because there's 18 grams of protein in this, and that's a lot of protein. That's a full meal's protein. Okay, so it's pretty good. I like these. I eat these a lot.